Hello and welcome to another LEGO Train MOC showcase video. This is for my third Coronation class locomotive, but this one is in black and lined with gold. I've said this a few times, but this has to be one of the best looking engines I've ever built. This livery is kind of real, as there was a plain black livery called Wartime Black, but I thought to myself, black and gold might look quite nice, and I'm so glad that I went ahead with it because genuinely, I'm in love with it. The red and yellow lining is one thing, the white and silver lining is another, but god damn, look at this. It's so elegant and serious at the same time. It's beautiful and I just love it. I'm absolutely in love. This should actually be a fairly quick video because this is built up in the exact same way as my red one. The white and silver one has been upgraded to the same standard as that, as you saw in the previous LEGO Train video. And this is now the third in the fleet, and I love it. I just love it so much. I think it's such a standout model. I very rarely build in black, but the gold is just a perfect touch. I decided to take the headlamp and bell piece off the silver coronation, as you saw in that video, and I think it looks quite nice with this one. This sort of nighttime serious look and feel to this locomotive kind of fits having a lamp and bell. But, you know, you can kind of decide for yourself because there is a bit of back and forth to that, but I think because this is my favourite, I like to kind of have those extra details to it. Speaking of extra details, this is a printed 1x8 tile, and this was done through Brick Sanity. So if you are in the UK and you want some custom printed tiles and bricks, that is a place you can go to make that happen. You can go to their website and get a 1x8 custom printed tile like I did here, and there is a kind of note as you check out to say, okay, I want it in this color, here's what I want it to say and do. And it really is that simple. It came in a few days and it tops it off so perfectly. I'm in love with it. Speaking of details, whilst this was not intentional, I'm not going to change this because it's a matter of kind of saving money. So the wheels are box design, which is inaccurate because the Coronation class locomotives had spokes on their wheels. Now again, this is more so because I don't have any spare XXL size wheels at the moment, and box on this black loco actually looks quite nice. It was also okay because I had to paint the wheels to give them gold lining, and because these were 3D printed and ones that I'm never going to really use for anything else, I was okay with kind of using these to experiment with and kind of play around with. So yeah, I mean, it's not the most accurate detail, but this is a custom locomotive after all, so yeah, I may as well stick to one. So there is a retail chain here in the UK called Wilko, and they have their own stationery sort of arts and crafts section. And amongst that, they do have letter and sticker sheets in gold and silver. And this is what they look like. The gold ones in particular, they look quite nice because, well, I suppose gold. But even then, it's such a nice font. Again, it kind of reinforces that elegant side to this model. And it was so perfect in comparison to the yellow one that I bought for the original Coronation. It's just better overall, and I think, again, genuinely looks really nice. And that is pretty much it. Like I said earlier, there isn't anything new or different on this model compared to the original one. Besides the wheels and a few details and the livery, it's basically the same. It's built up to be the same. I had to take apart a few sections of the red Coronation in order to kind of reverse engineer it. I did not miss doing the lining, I can absolutely assure you that. All that lining detail at the front took a long time to do, but it was absolutely worth it when you get the end result. And again, as you can kind of see there, it has a layer of sellotape over them all because those thinner lining pieces, because they're really small as well in length, that is, they can be knocked off quite easily. And that was something I discovered, I think, first with my white and silver one. But yeah, all the same, it's still a gorgeous locomotive. I'm so happy I went ahead with this because I was buying the parts over time and I wasn't too sure if I wanted to go ahead with it. Oh, I'm so glad I did because look at this. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I will not be making a matching rake of coaches because I just don't have the space for that, or the time or patience or money, believe it or not. So yeah, one day in the future, or maybe soon enough, The action video will be of this pulling the red standard coronation coaches, which is going to look a bit out of place, but even then it's not too much of an issue for me because, you know, this is going to be something I'm used to. But hopefully it will be a sight of glory and beholdness, and I actually butchered that sentence. So now that we've reached the point where I'm fumbling my words, let's just end the video. So thank you all ever so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.